Hello, Libra, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 9th through the 15th. And during that time, we'll have a waxing gibbous moon. And that's a really good time for a deeper understanding, time for planning, preparation, and just being flexible, trying to make adjustments in what you're working on. We will then have the full moon energy that happens on the 12th, and that can be a time when you're maybe a little snappy and irritable. Could be changes in your sleeping patterns. I know I experienced that, so keep that in mind, as we have that full moon energy, and try to do things to kind of quell those little full moon symptoms that come up. We'll then move into the waning gibbous, and that, of course, it's kind of that release of all that light energy of the moon, and it's a really good time for self-reflection and rebirth, and a good time to make positive changes. So just keep those moon energies in mind as we move through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Libra, your overall message for this reading: the energy is gaining momentum. All right, let's see what the Libra collective has going on this week. All right, as I'm shuffling the tarot, I'd like to remind you to try to get out in nature this week. Maybe take a walk in the woods or a beautiful park. Find an area with a lovely view. If you're near water, if you're near the ocean, I'm very jealous. First off, say that, but a lake or a creek, just get out and listen to the water. I just find that so refreshing when we go to the ocean every year, and it's just, I could spend all day out there listening, just watching the ocean. So try to find some of that nature time for yourself this week, and just really close your eyes and connect and enjoy. All right, Libra, your overall energy for the week. All right, you're done with something. So the energy that's gaining some momentum, it could be some ending that you're going through. So something you're done with, and it looks like you're about to just get through it. Of course, endings are beginnings. So your current situation is feeling very satisfied about it. So something you're done with, but it doesn't look like it's really affecting you in a negative way. You're kind of feeling happy that you're done with it. So whatever it is you've got going on this week, feeling satisfied and ready to move on, right? At the root of your situation. All right, more of these swords. So the root of your situation, this is really you saying, how did I get here? I need to think my way out of this situation. This is you literally doing that and feeling good about that. So kind of a flow I see here. Recent past for you is justice. So, did some sort of truth come to light that's making you, think your way out of a problem and be done with that problem and feel pretty happy about it. So, only you can answer that question, but this to me seems to be pretty obvious. Something has come to light. It's made you. It's just really made you change your way of thinking and decide, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. On your mind this week is the Strength card. So you're going to stay strong through this. This is, the strength of your mind and your body. And, this is just being able to manage a situation like this. These things come up. They come up for all of us. You learn a new thing. You learn some truth, and you have to just change your route. You make the right adjustments, but it looks like you're doing that very quickly this week. You're not lingering on this. You make a decision pretty quick once the truth does come to light. What is just ahead of you this week? All right, so Five of Pentacles here, and this is kind of feeling like an outsider, and that's okay. In this situation, I'm kind of feeling like there might be people around you that don't see it the same way, that you may feel like an outsider when you've made this decision, or, that they're going to go along with something that isn't what you see as the truth or the best way to go about something. And that's okay. If you're feeling like an outsider, it's because you're making that decision for yourself. You're seeing that in a way that's truthful to you and truthful to how you want to be. So I'm going to say, hang in there, let this feeling pass you over. In your advice position, okay, so more swords here. And the advice, I had this card just on another reading. Can't remember. That was maybe Leo. And also in the advice position. And the way I read this card in the advice position is work it out. Don't let it keep you up at night. You've got these thoughts. You've got a lot of swords going on, and to me, that's a lot of thinking. That's a lot of just different thoughts. If you think of it like that, like the air energy of thoughts coming into your head. And to me, this advice is to sort it out, to really sit down, make a list. This thing is kind of stressing you out, but you have the strength and the truth to get through this. And that's my advice, is to really sort your thoughts out, to really sit down. And if you need to make like a pro and a con list, do that this week. If you need to list things that you need to do or goals that you're trying to set, so just write it all out, all of those thoughts. Don't let them keep you up at night. Write them out so that you can sort them out. What's beyond your control this week is the Wheel of Fortune. So here's this is evolvement. This is life goes on. The wheel's always turning. This also came up in the Leo reading. So if you have a Leo in your life, you may want to look at that reading. If you're a cross watcher, you may have just some things that are kind of entangling and with each other with Libra this week. So, but Wheel of Fortune, it's beyond your control. Change is beyond your control. Whatever this is that's coming up for you, it's definitely going to change things, and it's okay. That's life. Things are constantly changing. What is your secret desire and what you're trying to avoid? So this is our card of, I just took a big breath out whenever I see this card, because it's just, to me, it's one of the most peaceful cards in the deck. This is, look at the eyes closed, and we've got one foot in the emotion, one foot in the material world here, and just kind of pouring that water back and forth, right? Very calm. So is that your secret desire, is to just maintain your calm and balance through the situation, or are you trying to avoid that? And only you can answer when the card is in this position, but that means it's something you do need to think about, and you need to approach, you decide if you want to approach whatever situation you have going on it with emotional balance, and just being very calm, just being almost stoic and calm through it, not letting it ruffle your feathers. And your outcome position is the Empress. So beautiful. This tells me that maybe you do choose temperance, because you know now you're at the place at the end of the week where you can be creative about the something new, the something the there uh, it's just, I call this maybe the card of pregnancy sometimes, and I don't mean actual pregnancy, although it could be. I always like to clarify that, but this is the giving birth to a new idea, and it's just the seedling of it, something that's going to take months to really come to fruition. But by the end of the week and the end of this situation, I feel like you're going to have kind of a creative solution, and it's a long-term creative solution for whatever this has been going on for you this week. What is being hidden from you this week is some dissatisfaction. So I hope so. You've got this card of feeling really satisfied. So that's good to me. That's you're going to feel good about the way you wrap this up, which is a good thing, Libra. Let me see if I've caught everything I need to. Let's see. So we've got a couple of nines there. All right. Just checking your numerology. I mean, yeah, it looks like a lot of thinking for you this week, but I think you're gonna be satisfied at the end of it. If you choose this temperance and this balance as just a way to get through this, you're definitely going to come up with a creative solution. So it's not really giving me an area where this could be. That's how tarot works. It's an energy template. So this could be in your love life, this could be in your work life, this could be in your family or your friend world, that this thing comes up. And again, it could be in so many different areas for each of you is what I'm trying to say. This card went ahead and came right out, so we're going to take it. Engage higher reason. So energy is gaining momentum. We're going to engage higher reason. And I think that's this, this is making, these swords are really making you look at the logic and that reasonable part of yourself. And I think engaging higher reason and logic is definitely a way to work this out. Like I said, making lists, making sure that that you just cover all the thought bases so it's not keeping you up at night. But you are going to come up with a very creative solution. It's going to be a good, creative, long term solution for whatever the situation is for you, Libra. So I really appreciate your time here with me today. I do hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use. I hope it's helpful to you in this week for whatever you might be going through. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, leave me a comment down below. Getting that kind of feedback helps me help you, and I would really appreciate that. So, also, if you like my reading style, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel, and of course, I appreciate that so much. So, Libra, thanks, and good luck with this situation this week. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.